You don't need a therapist. You need a spine. Half your problems would vanish if you simply stop tolerating the things that drain your self-respect. These 10 behaviors, you need to ban them starting today. Because, let's be honest, most of the pain you feel isn't from what people did to you. It's from what you allowed. You keep forgiving disrespect, making excuses for laziness, and sugarcoating toxicity like it's personal growth. Growth isn't about healing every wound, it's about stopping the bleeding. The moment you stop tolerating what breaks you, your peace comes back instantly. So consider this video your intervention, because I'm about to name every behavior you've been too nice to eliminate. Oh, by the way, I always feature my favorite comment from the last video at the end, so stick around to see if it's yours. 1. Over-explaining yourself. Stop giving TED Talks to people who already decided not to understand you. Every time you over-explain, you hand your power away. You owe no one a paragraph to justify your silence, your choices, or your boundaries. The truth is, people who respect you won't need the explanation. People who don't respect you will never be satisfied with one. So next time someone says, "You've changed," just say, "Yeah, I outgrew nonsense," and move on. 2. Seeking validation from everyone. You know what's worse than rejection? Needing approval for everything. You post something online, no likes, and suddenly you're doubting your worth. You buy clothes you don't even like because they said it's trendy. Let me break it to you. They don't care. You're living for imaginary judges who are too busy scrolling their own insecurities. Validation isn't oxygen. Stop acting like you'll die without it. 3. Saying it's fine when it's clearly not. This one right here is emotional suicide. You keep saying it's fine because you don't want to look weak, but bottling emotions doesn't make you strong. It makes you quietly miserable. Your silence doesn't make you noble. It just makes you a ticking bomb waiting to explode on the wrong person. Say what's wrong, speak up. The world doesn't reward the quiet, it rewards the honest. 4. Waiting for the perfect moment. This is the most expensive lie people tell themselves. You keep waiting for the right time, but the right time is an illusion sold by fear. You'll never be ready. You'll never have perfect confidence, perfect resources, or perfect timing. You either move now or you rot where you are. The cemetery is filled with people who are almost ready. Don't be one of them. 5. Chasing people who don't want you. Let's call it what it is. Emotional begging. You're chasing someone who's clearly uninterested, trying to convince them to value you. That's not love. That's self-disrespect, disguised as persistence. The harsh truth? If someone truly wanted you, you wouldn't have to remind them to treat you right. So, stop trying to be someone's maybe when you could be someone else's priority. 6. Ignoring your gut feeling. Your intuition has been right 90% of the time, but you keep silencing it because it's too negative. Newsflash. Your gut doesn't lie, it protects. You felt something was off about that person. You ignored it. Now you're paying the price. That weird vibe is not paranoia. It's experience whispering, "Don't do it again." Listen to your gut. It's the only friend that doesn't sugarcoat. 7. Playing the victim. Yeah, life's unfair. But staying in victim mode is like hugging a cactus and crying about the pain. We all get hurt. We all get betrayed. But the real difference between losers and winners is what they do after the pain. Winners say, "That sucked, but it won't define me." Victims say, "That sucked, and now everyone owes me sympathy." You can't build a strong future if you're still emotionally living in the ruins of your past. 8. Pretending you don't care. This one's sneaky. Acting unbothered might feel cool, but it's emotional cowardice in disguise. You pretend not to care because caring made you look weak before. But here's the twist. Real strength isn't apathy. It's vulnerability with boundaries. People who are truly confident don't fear connection. They fear wasting it. So, stop acting like you don't care. You do. Just make sure it's for the right people. 9. Comparing your life to others. You see someone your age buying a house, and suddenly you're questioning every decision you've ever made. Stop. Everyone's timeline is different. Comparison is the fastest way to kill your motivation because it tricks you into feeling behind in a race you're not even supposed to be in. Focus on progress, not pace. Besides, half of the people you're comparing yourself to are faking the highlight reel anyway. 10. Tolerating disrespect in any form. This is the ultimate red flag, and the reason most people lose themselves. You tolerate disrespect once, and it sets a permanent standard for how people treat you. Disrespect doesn't always come as shouting. Sometimes it's subtle. Ignored texts, backhanded compliments, constant jokes at your expense. Every time you laugh it off, you teach people you're okay with being belittled. The truth is, people don't stop disrespecting you when you finally speak up. They stop when you finally walk away. Let's be real. These 10 red flags aren't just about others. They're about you. Because the hardest person to confront isn't the liar, the manipulator, or the toxic friend. It's the version of you that keeps allowing them. You can't live a strong life with weak boundaries. You can't attract respect when you keep entertaining disrespect. A bonus tip would actually be overthinking every damn thing. You know that moment before you send a message and you rewrite it 10 times because you don't want to sound too much? Yeah, that's mental torture. Overthinking is a thief. It steals your time, your energy, and your confidence. You're scared to make mistakes, but perfection is just a fancy word for fear. Think less. Act more. You'll fix more things through action than endless reflection. So, here's the brutal truth. You can't heal in the same environment that broke you. You can't grow while feeding habits that keep you small. Every behavior you tolerate becomes your new normal. And that's how mediocrity sneaks in. You don't need to be ruthless with people. You need to be ruthless with your boundaries. Stop trying to be liked by everyone. Some people should be allergic to your energy. Cut the behaviors. Reclaim your self-respect. And remember, peace doesn't come from control. It comes from elimination. You've got one life, one shot. And yet most people waste it, babysitting their bad habits and begging for validation from people who don't even like themselves. You don't need another fresh start. You need a full-on execution of everything that weakens you. Excuses, fake friends, lazy comfort, emotional begging. Kill them all. Because the moment you stop tolerating garbage, the universe stops sending it. The world bends for the person who finally says, I'm done being soft with my potential. So burn the old version of you. Walk away from everything that insults your soul. And when they ask what changed, just say, I finally banned weakness from my life. The comment of the day goes to Dwayne, and it reads, Yo, Savage, thank you so much. I was questioning why people deflect from me. This video answered my question in 8 minutes. My guy basically said, forget therapy, I got the Savage narrator.